Everyone's favorite Bat-themed vigilant has had a turbulent recent filmography, to put it mildly. Whoever wore the Batsuit after Christian Bale was likely under a lot of strain following the spectacular and virtually unrepeatable high of Christopher Nolan's The Dark Knight trilogy. That was evident in Ben Affleck's portrayal of Bruce Wayne in DC Extended Universe. Affleck was a good Batman overall, despite early criticism, although many fans did not like the excessively violent portrayals of him in Batman vs. Superman, Dawn of Justice 2016 and Justice League 2017. Given how confusing and divisive DC's previous effort at building a cohesive cinematic world had been, it was obvious that the next Batman required a fresh start. Thankfully, Matt Reeves' The Batman 2022 delivered that, introducing a harsh and realistic portrayal of Gotham City and one of the darkest plots ever depicted in Batman movie. What time does The Batman Part 2 come out? Currently set for release on October 3, 2025. The Batman Part 2 may have delays, more on that below. Nobody should be surprised that The Batman Part 2 will follow suit with the theatrical debut, as The Batman grossed over $700 million at the global box office after its theatrical release. Once The Batman Part 2 has finished playing in theaters, Warner Bros.' outstanding streaming service HBO Max will take over as the film's home online. When will The Batman Part 2 begin shooting? The Batman Part 2 was scheduled to begin production on November 23, 2023, according to a statement from the executive producer Michael Aslan. The sequel, however, is one of the most recent projects with filming delays due to the ongoing WGA writers' strike. Therefore, this is no longer the case. The movie's making has been put off until 2024. In this section, you may read more about the strike's causes. There is currently no information on the location of the filming other than the knowledge that at least some sequences will be filmed in London. For the sequel to use the same locales, the first film was mostly filmed in the UK, with a few sequences also being shot in Chicago. It's safe to assume that Robert Pattinson is very certainly returning to play the title character in The Batman Part 2, formally assuring that the star of The Lighthouse 2019 will continue to play the cabbed crusader in this movie despite a new Batman appearing in the DC Extended Universe. Jim Gordon, Alfred Pennyworth and other characters. Will there be a third part of The Batman? We may anticipate at least one more movie to wrap up the present plot, as The Batman Part 2 is officially in the middle of a planned trilogy. To avoid confusion and overlap with the regular DCU, James Gunn and Peter Safran's desire to wrap up Reeves' series makes sense. Although it is unclear from Part 3 if this version of Batman will come to an end or only a certain story arc. With so many spin-off television series and motion pictures in development, it's conceivable that Reeves intends to expand this universe beyond the primary trilogy. The Penguin 2023, which will follow Oswald Cobblepot's ascent through Gotham's criminal underworld and directly led into Part 2. And as in yet untitled Arkham Asylum series, which will examine Gotham's infamous mental institution and its notorious patients, are the two we are certain are in development.